Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be testing Chat GPT's knowledge on trains. Now what we're going to do is ask them a few questions and see if it'll answer them correctly. So let's get right into that. First things first, what can you tell me about steam locomotives? Okay, it looks like it did pretty good. Okay, that's a pretty solid answer. Now we're going to ask it, what are the different types of whistles? Maybe I should have been more specific. Now I'm going to ask it more specifically because I don't care about bird, dog whistles. What are the different types of steam locomotive whistles? Oh, okay. I've never actually heard of a spoon whistle, or a screamer, or a buzzer. But at least I got hooters, chimes. Yeah. Although it listed single note and hooter as two different things, which is interesting. Maybe it just gave it its best guess. Now I'm going to ask it about five chimes. A five chime whistle is a type of steam whistle commonly used on steam locomotives. Seems like it got that right as well. Now I'm going to ask it a tougher question. Okay, now I'm going to ask it, what is the steepest grade on Cumbraes Pass? Which is on the Cumbraes and Toltec Railroad, and the steepest grade is 4%, so let's see if it gets this right. So yeah, there it goes, 4%. There it is. Now, okay. I actually expected it to say the Saluda grade, which is 7%, but I did say any kind, which includes the rack railways and cogwheel railways, so it got that one right as well. Now I'm going to ask it, what is the largest steam locomotive? See if it'll get this one right. Or I guess that's kind of a tough question because, okay, that's a lot. The big boy is not the largest steam locomotive. Now I'm going to ask it, what is the longest steam locomotive? Okay. No. It gave me two answers. The what? It said the longest steam locomotive ever built was the Yellowstone, specifically the Union Pacific Class 9000. Okay, if you don't know, the Yellowstone and the 9000 are two different steam locomotives, and the Yellowstone is not a 4884. It's a 2884. Okay, so I got that one wrong. I'm going to try one more time. What's the longest steam locomotive? I'm going to ask it again. Okay, this time it said the Pennsylvania Railroad S1, which I might have to fact check on this one because I'm not entirely sure what the longest steam locomotive ever was, but at least I got it right in saying it's not the big boy. What's the most powerful steam locomotive? Okay, I got that one wrong too. The most powerful steam locomotive is not the big boy. I'm going to tell it, guess again. No, not aging again. Come on. What? What even does that say? Yeah, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Okay, so I looked this up, and that's not a steam locomotive, so I guess it gets that one wrong too. On to the next question. What is the wheel arrangement of the John Bull steam locomotive? Okay, so not quite. It is not a 420. Looks like Chat GPT strikes out on this one again because the John Bull is not a 420. It is actually quite the opposite. It is a 240, and it was originally built as an 040, but as an extra set of pilot trucks in the front to help with more guidance. So now on to the next question. What was the DNRG's first locomotive? In case you don't know, that means the Denver and Rio Grande. Okay. It was not the Pioneer. I'm going to say try again. Because it was, no, it wasn't. Okay. Try again. Again. There we go. There we go. Wait a minute. Okay. So now that just automatically led to our next question. I see my mistake. The Denver and Rio Grande's first locomotive was actually named the Montezuma. They got that right. The Montezuma was not a wood-burning locomotive, but it's fine. We're not going to focus on that right now. It said it was a 440. It is not a 440, it is a 240. Let's see if it'll answer this one right. What is the wheel arrangement? Okay, so it said 440 again. I'm going to say guess again. You're a little further off there. You just added an extra driver and subtract a pilot truck. Okay, what? I'm going to ask it again. What was the wheel arrangement? If it doesn't answer this time. Okay. So it didn't get it right this time either. It said, again, it was a 260, so I guess we'll move it on to the next question. What were the largest drivers on a steam locomotive ever? Let's see if it'll get this one right. Oh my god. It didn't get that one right. 68 inches were definitely not the largest drivers ever. Also, larger drivers do not help with more power. Let's see if it'll try again. Those weren't it either. Once again, larger drivers do not give more power. It actually helps to have smaller drivers if you're going for that sort of thing. I'm going to give it one more try, and then we're going to move on to the next question. I'll tell you the answer. Okay, try again. Why did you just say... Here you said the Y6Bs had 78, and now you say the largest were actually 67. Does that even make any sense? No, it doesn't. Okay. You know, on to the next question. Okay, in case you didn't know, the largest drivers ever were used on the New York Central's 999 in the early days of the Empire State Express, and they were 86 inches. What's the fastest the Mallard steam locomotive has ever run? Okay, it got that one correct. The fastest the Mallard steam locomotive has ever run is a speed of 126 miles per hour in 1938, and that is correct. Or 126 to 125.5, depending on who you hear it from. On to our final question. Okay, now for our last question for today. What's the largest steam locomotive wheel arrangement without articulation? So I just said without articulation. I just pulled up the big boy. I'm going to give it 2 more tries. Try again. Yeah, I'm going to give it a bonus just in case I wasn't clear. Without articulation. Close, but no. Try again. Try again. Yikes. Okay, Chat GPT, I didn't want to. That was your last chance. Here we go now. Okay, everyone, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you would like to see Chat GPT answer more questions, comment down below. With that, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you all next time.